Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Winners, what's going on? What's happening, man? Listen, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I do appreciate it. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, check out some more videos coming up. All right, well, we've starting to clean up transmission here. I even redid the bracket underneath over here, painted it up. What happened with it? The bracket wasn't 1000% or 100%, I should say, and I made it 45% better, and now it's ready for the install. We just sanded up this flywheel. It does have a few blemishes, and that's because I left it in water. This is what it looked like before, and now this is what it looks like now. Now with this one over here, oh, I don't want to touch the clutch disc too much. This one, what this one looks like now after I sand it. This is what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. I mean, you can see certain spots there, but that looks like normal, you know, blemishes or whatever the heck. We're gonna work with it anyway. Then I went and found me a drive shaft. I just needed the yoke, so I got the yoke. Now I got to get a drive shaft for the Crown Vic because it doesn't have one also. And then it didn't have a starter. I don't think it does anyway. And we gotten this starter from the junkyard, 15 bucks, and we're working with that, and the drive shaft was free. Right, we're underneath the car. I had took out that thing there. All right, so we looking for wires. So we got that this wire here is the, you know, starter, neutral, safety switch, whatever. These two wires must be the reverse. All right, these are the O2 sensors. You all know that.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, we've gotten this little sandwich plate for the transmission in. Had to bend and redo some stuff. It's not exact, but you know, right here I kind of blundered. Mind you, I didn't go underneath the car. I kind of just eyed it up from a picture I seen on the internet. And everything else kind of fits up. I'm about to make some wiggle room. I'm still in the hunt of what the heck is, where's that wire at? This wire here, trying to figure out what this is, man. I really do. I had to grind back down this thing here because it was too much, and I ground out a name. I'm a little pissed. My man Leonard. I didn't mean to do that, brother, but I had to really do it, and I couldn't find the marker to put it back. So, you know, but sorry about that, brother. But I'm sitting here thinking about this wire here. I mean, the way it looks like it was for the starter, but I ain't gonna dwell on it too much. Let me just keep going for what I was doing. Flywheel's in. Torque specs for that is around 75 to 85 foot-pounds. I did somewhere around 78, 79, and then I had to use this thing here, and this is like the sucky part. You got to put it underneath there, and hopefully you get the torque spec down, and you do have to put some Loctite sealant somewhere on the threads. Got to do that, you know what I mean, for extra insurance. Everything looks like a go. And then I'm doing a sacrifice fly on this wire here because it's the same thickness as this one. I'm gonna try it out and see what happens. You know, even though it just doesn't make sense, it should have the wire over here on this side, but you know, I can see that this definitely goes here on the transmission. This definitely goes to a starter, and we're just looking for that solenoid wire, and that has to be it. So we're just gonna run with it. Now we're just gonna install this pressure plate and clutch and see how that goes. All right, man, we got the clutch in. You torque it down, I think 35 foot-pounds. All these bolts here, I use these type of bolts here. You probably can't see it, but that's what I've used. They're probably like around 1 inch long. I'm gonna put lock washers behind them and torque them down, so that should be good. Everything, it looks good. Everything seems all right. I've used this. I know you guys looking at that like, God damn, this dude used a goddamn transmission thingy. Well, that's what I had to use. I had no choice, you know. It's the only thing I got, so I used it. I'm gonna get with this wire here, probably tape it up. Hopefully that is it though. Kind of looking at the exhaust a little bit, seeing what I may need to get done. It's gonna be easy. Probably take it to the muffler shop actually.
10 seconds seconds later.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll go to the junkyard because I need a drive shaft. So I lift up a car. They should have a little piece of the cats there, and I'll take those and probably make something all the way to fit what we got. So let me clean underneath here and start prepping that transmission to be installed.
1 hour later.
So what I did with the transmission, I put it on that transmission stand and just dragged it. You see the drag lines all the way out to the car. When I got it to this point here, it just wouldn't fit, and I tried to jack it up and it just wasn't enough to hit it, you know, slide it through the front. So basically I had to take it off the transmission jack and just flip it underneath like so, and then you know, ask my son to just slide the jack underneath while I go inside the car and pull it through the hole, like grab it from the top. But no matter how you do it, you get it done, man. And this is where it's at, and that's the bracket I made. Looks pretty solid, thank goodness for that. And now I need some light for underneath here, and we can kind of start you know, get this in. This seems like the easy part, but this is probably the second hardest part next to the clutch pedals, you know, because, you know, that it's just going to be a headache to kind of get that done.
1 hour later.
All right, so we had to modify this Crossmember. Vincent had holes here, and you can see it in that video right there, and we welded up and weld this and weld over here in the corner also, and you know, we just button it up. Now it fits in there better. You know, we cut right there, as you can see there, cut it up so it can fit up, you know, up underneath it. The only issue now is just finding bolts to put in there to, you know, to make it sit right. So let's go ahead and slap this in. Trans is in already, and we good. It took me a little bit to get it in. Let's say around 15 to 20 minutes, which wasn't too bad once it was underneath here with the transmission jack. So what we did was we're using a this is a Crown Victoria mount, which is from, wait a minute, not from 99, I think it's from the 2004 and up. They use these type of mounts, so I'm using this because this chassis is very similar to the 99 to 2003. See why that it flexes a lot and why it's lighter than the 2004 and up. All right, man, skipping scenes. I've tightened up the bolts, trans bolts, double check, hooked the wires up. Remember that wire? We don't know if it's it, but we're gonna try it. Starter is in, only 2 bolts. I ain't put that third one up the top. I mean, I can reach it because I don't have the exhaust, but I didn't want to be bothered. Now we got this, that thing looking right. Everything is in. Yeah, it's just in. Let me see if this thing starts or something like that. You know, we gotten everything in. Everything's looking pretty good. I was checking out the frame on this. I see why this frame rusts. They did a very cheap job. Put that computer together. That thing looks really rat's nest. Doesn't have a air filter. Just slapped the battery in it. I'm gonna go check it out. Leave that like that. That should work. And hopefully I got the key in my pocket. Open the door up, see what we got. Yeah. Hey, which one is it? Alright, there's the key. See what we got. Oh, this daggone. We got fuel. A lot of fuel. AM radio works. Now. All right, man, this thing runs, man. Oh, it runs. So that's a good thing. Definitely got to remount this ECM, PCM, ECC, what the heck they call that goddamn thing. And we need to get the clutch situated. Need to get an air filter for this thing here. Need to get a separate battery for this thing here. Probably get that from the junkyard, and we'll figure out the exhaust later, but we just want to be able to drive this thing. So next video we're going to be trying to get the drive shaft right. We don't have one. We don't even know what size, so we have to go to the junkyard again, get one, and get everything sized up, you know, piece something together real quick. As far as a drive shaft, I don't have drive shaft bolts, so we have to go to the junkyard. And that's really it, man. We're going to do that all in the next video, man. Hopefully we can get this thing riding so we can see what's going on. I've seen a few things underneath that has to be changed, so I know a front end situation is in order. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. I was enlightened. It was a lot of missing pieces there, man. But that's what you get for free. You think you're going to get something ready to go for free? No. You got to work for it for free. And just remember that. And also too, man, if you like, man, you can donate to the channel in the description below, or you can check in the comment section for the link also. And I really do appreciate it if you choose to donate. And if not, man, me and you are still friends. We can still eat at the barbecue, and we'll see you guys on the next video. All right, later. Whoa, wait a minute. I can't turn off this video yet without giving some respect to my boy Alex. That's why his name has been in the corner all throughout this video. Thought I forgot about you, brother, but I didn't, man. Thank you so much for the donation for the 39-pound injectors for this build here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for the comments, man. And thank you so much for this, man. I can't say that enough, man. And man, thank you so much, man. And we'll definitely get this underway. I'm just waiting on, you know, other stuff for this car here, and certain things came in wrong, and you know, the typical, man. Thank you so much for the support, man.